Good evening, my friends. Today, let us take a pause, minus 50 minutes of your time to reflect on what can transform the next 50 years of your life. What if I told you that the seeds we sow in this short window could shape the entire garden of your future? This is not a motivational talk. This is a practical conversation about how to align your body, mind, emotions, and energies to create a life that blooms regardless of the storms it faces. Are you ready to dive in? Here's an expanded version of mastering the mind. Your mind is the most sophisticated tool you will ever possess. It has the power to create, innovate, and transform reality. But like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how well you master it. The question is, are you using your mind or is your mind using you? Most people live as prisoners of their own thoughts. Their mind jumps from one worry to another, dwelling on regrets of the past or anxieties about the future. They become entangled in an endless loop of overthinking, often unaware that this constant mental chatter is draining their energy and limiting their potential. But here's the truth: your mind can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Mastering it is not just an option, it's essential. To begin, recognize that your mind is not your enemy, it's simply untrained. Think of it as a wild horse. If left untamed, it will gallop in every direction, taking you on a chaotic ride. But when trained, it becomes a disciplined, powerful force that moves with intention and focus. The process of taming the mind begins with awareness. Start by observing your thoughts without judgment. Sit quietly for a few moments each day and simply notice what's happening in your mind. Are your thoughts mostly negative, repetitive, or scattered? This awareness alone can be transformative. When you observe your mind, you create a gap between you, the observer, and your thoughts. In this gap lies your freedom. Next, understand that your mind functions best when it is clear and focused. Multitasking, contrary to popular belief, does not enhance productivity. It fractures your attention and reduces efficiency. Instead, practice single tasking. Give your full attention to one task at a time, whether it's as simple as drinking a cup of tea or as complex as solving a problem. This trains your mind to stay present, and in presence lies power. Another key to mastering the mind is to feed it with intention. Your mind is like a fertile field. Whatever you plant in, it will grow. If you plant seeds of negativity, fear, doubt, or resentment, they will take root and dominate your mental landscape. But if you plant seeds of positivity, gratitude, compassion, and confidence, you will create a garden of possibilities. Choose what you expose your mind to carefully, be it books, conversations, or even the media you consume. Visualization is a powerful tool for mental mastery. Your mind responds strongly to images, so create vivid mental pictures of the outcomes you desire. See yourself succeeding, thriving, and living in alignment with your highest goals. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's a way of programming your subconscious to align with your aspirations. Equally important is managing the emotional storms that disrupt the mind's clarity. Anger, fear, and jealousy are powerful forces, but they only control you if you let them. Learn to pause before reacting. When an emotion arises, ask yourself, does this serve me? Will acting on this improve my situation or worsen it? This moment of reflection can prevent impulsive actions and bring a sense of calm to your decisions. Breathing techniques and meditation are your most effective tools in mastering the mind. Even a few minutes a day of focused breathing can calm the storm of thoughts and bring clarity. Meditation helps you develop the ability to observe your mind without becoming entangled in its dramas. Over time, you will find that the mind becomes quieter, more focused, and more aligned with your goals. Lastly, remember that the mind thrives on challenge. It needs to be stretched and exercised just like a muscle. Engage in activities that stimulate your intellect and creativity. Learn a new skill, solve puzzles, or delve into new subjects. A challenged mind is an active, growing mind. Mastering the mind is not about suppressing thoughts or emotions. It's about understanding and directing them. When you gain mastery over your mind, you unlock a state of inner freedom. You stop being a slave to external circumstances and you begin to live as the creator of your own destiny. So ask yourself, who is in charge, you or your mind? Take that first step toward mastery today. Remember, the mind is a tool, and when wielded with intention, it has the power to shape not just the next 50 years of your life, but the very fabric of your existence. At the core of every fulfilling life lies the strength of our relationships. Whether with family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers, relationships define the quality of our experiences. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives, but not all relationships hold the same value. Some nurture, uplift, and empower, while others drain and diminish. The key is to focus on building relationships that truly matter, connections that enrich your life and align with your highest aspirations. The foundation of meaningful relationships is authenticity. A relationship built on pretense or hidden motives is like a house of cards. It might look fine on the surface, but it's bound to collapse. Authenticity means showing up as your true self and allowing others to do the same. It's about letting go of the need to impress and embracing vulnerability. When you interact without masks, you create space for genuine connections to thrive. Another cornerstone is trust. Trust takes time to build but can be destroyed in an instant. Honesty, consistency, and dependability are the building blocks of trust. When you say you'll do something, follow through. When you make a mistake, own it. Trust grows when people know they can rely on you, not just in good times, but also in challenging moments. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship. It's not just about talking, it's about listening, understanding, and responding with empathy. Most people listen to respond, not to understand. Shift this perspective. When someone speaks to you, give them your full attention. Seek to understand their feelings and perspectives rather than rushing to provide solutions or judgments. This simple act of truly listening can deepen relationships in profound ways. In meaningful relationships, mutual respect is non-negotiable. Respect means valuing the other person's opinions, feelings, and individuality even when you don't agree. It's about creating an environment where both parties feel seen and heard. Without respect, even the closest relationships can become toxic. With it, differences can become opportunities for growth rather than sources of conflict. Time is a critical ingredient in building relationships that matter. In a world that moves at lightning speed, it's easy to let. In the pursuit of success, wealth, and accomplishment, we often overlook the simplest yet most profound aspiration, joy. We are conditioned to chase external achievements, believing that happiness is a destination or something that can be attained by acquiring more recognition, more things, more status. But true joy is not found in external circumstances. It is an internal experience, a state of being that transcends what you have or don't have. Living with joy as the ultimate goal is not about waiting for the perfect moment, but embracing the present moment fully. Joy is not an outcome, it's a choice. The difference between those who live joyfully and those who don't lies in how they choose to respond to life's circumstances. While life is filled with inevitable ups and downs, joy comes from the ability to find meaning, beauty, and gratitude in both. It's not the absence of pain, but the ability to embrace all experiences with a sense of inner peace. Living with joy requires a shift in perception. Often we define joy by fleeting pleasures or material successes, moments that come and go. But lasting joy is rooted in deeper values. It's the joy that comes from being present, from connection, from creating, from growing. It's about finding fulfillment in the journey itself, not in a future goal or milestone. When you are present in the moment, free from the tyranny of expectations and the weight of comparison, joy naturally arises. Joy is an expression of gratitude. The more grateful you are for what you already have, the more joy flows into your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what is abundant. It invites you to appreciate the simple things: a warm cup of tea, a smile from a stranger, the beauty of nature. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, joy becomes a natural consequence. To live joyfully, it's essential to let go of the belief that joy is a reward for achieving something. Many people wait for the right moment, a promotion, a perfect relationship, a dream home before allowing themselves to feel joy. But joy is available in every moment. It's in the laughter shared with friends, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the quiet peace in your heart when you're alone. By making joy a priority, you stop waiting for external circumstances to change and start creating joy in your own life. Joy is also born from within. It's a reflection of your inner state of mind and heart. If you are constantly battling negative thoughts, self-criticism, or fear, it's difficult to experience true joy. Inner peace is a prerequisite for joy. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, or simply spending time in nature can help you quiet the mind and tap into the wellspring of joy that resides within. The key to joy is in cultivating a heart full of love. Love is the energy that fuels joy. When you approach the world with an open heart, loving others, loving yourself, and loving life, joy becomes a natural expression of your being. Love frees you from the confines of fear and doubt, allowing you to experience life more fully and joyfully. And the key to experiencing joy is letting go of the need for perfection. Perfectionism creates stress, disappointment, and dissatisfaction, leaving no space for joy to emerge. When you stop demanding perfection from yourself and others, you open up the space for imperfection, which is the essence of life. Embrace the messiness of life and allow yourself to find joy in the imperfection. Joy is also deeply connected to purpose. When you live with purpose, when your actions are aligned with your values, your passions, and your highest potential, joy naturally follows. Purpose gives you direction, but it also provides meaning to your life, allowing you to experience fulfillment that goes beyond material success. Joy that is tied to purpose is deep and lasting because it is not dependent on external outcomes but on the way you show up in the world. Living joyfully doesn't mean avoiding challenges. In fact, life's difficulties often offer some of the richest opportunities for joy. Challenges are inevitable, but they can also lead to growth, learning, and resilience. When you face adversity with a mindset of curiosity and acceptance, you can find joy even in hardship. Joy is not the absence of struggle, it is the capacity to meet struggle with grace. Ultimately, joy is a reflection of your inner state of being. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to life. When you cultivate an attitude of joy, you are not only enriching your own life, but you become a source of light for others. Joy is contagious, it spreads from person to person, creating a ripple effect that can transform not just your life, but the world around you. Ask yourself, am I living in a way that prioritizes joy? What can I do today to invite more joy into my life? When you make joy your ultimate goal, life becomes not a series of goals to be achieved, but a continuous journey of fulfillment, peace, and celebration. Remember, joy is not something to be pursued, it is something to be embraced in the present moment. As we come to the end of this reflection on joy, remember that it is not a distant prize to be earned. It is an ever-present gift that is available to you in every moment. Living with joy as your ultimate goal is a choice to embrace life fully, to find meaning in the simplest moments, and to let go of the unnecessary burdens that weigh you down. It is about being present, grateful, and open-hearted, creating a life where joy flows naturally, not because of what you have or don't have, but because you are at peace with who you are and how you engage with the world. As you step forward, I encourage you to make joy your guiding light. Let it inform your actions, your thoughts, and your interactions. Cultivate it within yourself and share it with others. Remember, joy is not just a feeling, it is a way of living. So choose joy, choose to see the beauty in each day, and choose to spread that light wherever you go. When joy becomes your ultimate goal, you will find that every step of your journey is infused with a deep sense of purpose, fulfillment, and connection. May you live with joy today and every day, for that is the true richness of life.